Okay, so what is Plexus? Why do I take it? Um, what's the point? Let's get there. So, Plexus is natural health care, basically. It's just supplements that you take that help support your body's natural functions. With natural health care, the big thing that you learn is not to just cover up all your symptoms with medications. What you can do is pay attention to those symptoms. What is your body trying to tell you? If you have constant migraines, headaches, you have digestive issues, maybe you're really fatigued, muscle pain, joint pain. There are so many things that can be a symptom of candida yeast, including skin issues. Skin issues is actually one of the biggest identifiers of candida yeast because your skin is your body's biggest filter. So your body is going to constantly be trying to filter out the toxins, filter out all the gross stuff that the candida yeast is basically putting into your gut. So what do I do when my body is full of yeast? Because I'm telling you, every single American in this country has candida yeast. Whether it is to a small extent or a large extent is entirely dependent upon their diet, their lifestyle, and whether or not they cleanse regularly. I used to be so sick with candida. This was even before I started Plexus. This was probably about 3 years ago. I actually was starting another MLM company, and it's also natural wellness. And I was looking into what cleansing was. I had no idea what candida was. I had no clue that I could feel better. 3, maybe 4 years ago, I started feeling like garbage. All of a sudden, it was right around the time that my children and I were moving to California. My life was changing. It was very high stress. I wasn't eating good at all. And basically, it was just making me sick. I was to the point that my stomach issues were so bad. I was in the bathroom several times a day. I didn't want to go into public. I didn't want to go out with my friends because I knew my stomach was going to be messed up. I was not sleeping. I was so sick that my inflammation in my body was so crazy that my back was going out monthly, at least. I was missing so much work that we weren't able to pay our bills. My husband, who then was my boyfriend, had to miss a lot of work to take care of me and to make sure the kids could make it to and from school. So the whole reason that I started natural health care in the beginning all had to do with the fact that I just felt like shit. If you have any kind of symptoms like that, I highly encourage you to look into what candida yeast is. It can cause symptoms that look like autoimmune disease. It can cause symptoms that look like fibromyalgia. It can cause symptoms that look like rheumatoid arthritis. It can cause so many symptoms that just make you sick. So basically, I did my very first candida cleanse about 3 years ago, and I was feeling a lot better. I noticed pretty quickly because I ended up doing that cleanse 2 times because once I did get some relief, but my body was so sick, I needed to do it again. I noticed pretty quickly that I was able to start moving around. My back wasn't going out as often. I didn't need to go to acupuncture all the time because acupuncture was the only thing that would help me feel any better. I went to the chiropractor and it actually made me feel worse. So I think it's because with acupuncture, it helps to relieve some inflammation in there too. Um, so basically, I did that cleanse twice and I was feeling better. But I thought that I had completely gotten rid of all the yeast. Fast forward to 2 months ago when my aunt got me started using the triplex combo. And I'm telling you, within the first few days, I noticed that I was feeling better. I noticed also, because I knew what candida yeast symptoms looked like, that I was having die-off. It was going away. I had candida in my gut that was just trying to, the probio, it goes in with magnesium and it breaks up the candida yeast in your gut. And while it does that, it takes 5 strains of good gut bacteria and it puts it into the right pH balance of your gut. With most probiotics, you have to get like 50,000 strains or whatever, anyhow, or billion strains. If that's because they break open when they hit your stomach acid, so most of those never actually make it to the right pH balance of your gut. So you're pretty much taking it for no reason. But with ProBio 5, it's time released, so it's not going to even open until it reaches the proper pH balance of your gut. I noticed with ProBio 5, I started sleeping better on day 2. I noticed that with BioCleanse, I was going to the bathroom more. I didn't have it wasn't like I had diarrhea or anything, but I have had chronic stomach issues for so long that it would go back and forth. I would either be constipated or have diarrhea. Sorry if it's too TMI, but I'm honest here. BioCleanse has me going 2 to 3 times a day, which if you're not going 2 to 3 times a day, your body is not regular, your body is toxic. It is full of toxins, and it will make you feel sick if you don't already. BioCleanse goes in and it wipes out all of the candida that ProBio 5 broke up. So basically, if you take ProBio 5, you want to make sure that you're also taking BioCleanse. I take 1 ProBio 5 a night, and I take 2 BioCleanse at lunch, and I just recently went up with it, so now I'm taking 2 at lunch and 1 at dinner, and I'm just feeling so much better. Part of the triplex combo that I take is Slim, and it's our little pink drink. Rip it open, pour it in 8 to 20 ounces of water, however strong you want it. Shake or stir and drink. It's that easy. It helps balance your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your lipid levels. It really just gets in there and gives your body what it needs. In fact, it was actually designed for type 2 diabetics, and it's a really cool story. This actually started out as a thick syrup that the test group of type 2 diabetics were taking daily by the spoonful. Okay, and they noticed that it was helping them lose weight, and it was also balancing their cholesterol, their lipid levels, all of that, including helping their pancreas function, basically at tip-top performance like it should be. So that's the triplex combo, and that's the main part of what I take. I've noticed with Slim, I have a lot more energy. So I wake up in the morning and I can get out of bed. I don't need to have 3 cups of coffee. I don't need to go and make myself a glass of green tea. I can just wake up, drink my pink drink about 30 minutes before breakfast, and then it helps curb my appetite and curb my cravings for sugar. So I actually haven't had sugar I've had a little bit of sugar. In about 2.5 months, I've had very little sugar. But when I did, I learned that all I had to do was up my cleanse. So, and honestly, I don't like sugar anymore. I was having a really stressful day. My kids were going to Utah, which As any of you who know me well know, it's not my favorite thing, but they're happy, so that's good. Anyhow, what else do I take? I take Accelerator. Accelerator is a companion product for Slim. So if you're not taking Slim, you shouldn't take Accelerator. Accelerator helps boost your weight loss. So I only take it though when I'm exercising, because I've noticed, like, I've heard that it also helps with your energy levels, but like I said, I don't need it. So if I'm gonna exercise, I take it. If not, I still have more. Edge is equal to a cup of coffee in the amount of caffeine that it has. I take this if I do need a little extra energy, but I only take it at breakfast or lunch. Do not take it at dinner or you will be up too late. Last but not least, Nerve. I take Nerve for my sciatica pain. It helps support my nerve function, and as long as I take one in the morning and one every night, I don't have sciatica issues. I don't have that pain. The only time I do have that pain is if I overdo it working out, or if I try to lift something that I shouldn't be lifting. But actually the other day when you all did the squat challenge with me and I had to do 98 squats, surprisingly, my sciatica did not flare up. So that's saying something. Anyhow, I hope you all got some use out of this video and I answered some of your questions. And if you have any other questions, please let me know, because Plexus really truly is life-changing and I'm so incredibly grateful that I got started. In the first 2 months, I've lost 20 pounds. My husband's lost 25, and we will be weighing and measuring here again pretty soon when we get to month 3. And then I will be making another video for you. So have a great night.